and you got some obstacles. So, and it comes to emotions. I heard this story recently. This lady who teaches kids about their emotions. And it was powerful for me. So she says, the brain, right? The brain has two parts to it. There's like a downstairs part of the brain, the amygdala, if you want to get technical, and I'm not, or the upstairs version is the prefrontal cortex, the logic, the rational, the wise, whatever, right? And the lady says the downstairs part of the brain, the emotional brain, let's call it the barking dog. You ever seen those chihuahuas or those little dogs that just right? That's the emotional side of the brain. Its job is to be very sensitive to problems. And if there's a problem, if there's something going, it'll respond, it'll react, and it'll start, yapping. And then there's the wise owl, the logical part that is rational, makes good decisions, that, read the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, that's super smart, that listens to Audible all the time, that has podcasts in his ears. That part, if the dog is not really trained and the owl is not really trained, once the dog starts barking, the owl flies away. So when my daughter is driving and I'm trying to help her out, if she's flared up, there's no amount of wisdom I'm going to be able to give to her that's going to help her to deal with that. And so if we don't work or figure this stuff out, all of us will have problems. When I step on stage in front of, 8 people, friends, family, or if I'm in front of 1,000 people, my dog does bark, but it doesn't, we've been through this, but all of us are going to have, but somebody else, if they're going to get on stage, something they've never done before, they're going to be freaking out. And it's like, we have to come to a place where we understand this. We have to come to a place where we understand that either, again, the funny thing is that that's extreme. Sometimes it's loud and it's wild and we're emotionally, freaking out or doing whatever. And then we got to calm ourselves down. But I found out in reality, it's not that. The barking dog, the emotional part of it, it's not loud. It's not extreme stuff that makes you run away from it. It is very, very subtle, emotional, just discomforts. And those subtle discomforts will lead you not to take the action that you had on your goal list, not to do what you know you need to do, but there's still subtle emotional, you will seek comfort, right? That's the classic Tony Robbins, the human brain either goes after pleasure or it, runs away from pain, right? That's the classic stuff.